Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have 4 products that I am trashing, or at least partially trashing. So I'm going to start with a brow pencil. I actually bought this at Kohl's and it's Pure Minerals Wake Up Brow. It's very highly rated. I think a lot of people seem to like this. It has a spoolie on the end. I'm not a fan of those type of spoolies. It is double-sided, so you have one side where you have your actual brow pencil, and then you have the other side where you have what should be a concealer that you could use to carve out your brows if you wanted to. I'm going to show you that concealer real fast. You can see that. That concealer is pink, extremely pink. You may not be able to see that real well, but it is a pastel pink, and that brow is just too warm for me. I think it doesn't really look that great. That's my fault. I picked the wrong color. I had $20 Kohl's cash and I didn't have anything else to buy. It was going to expire, and so I thought, well, I was just getting into brow products, and I went and looked at the reviews on this and they were good, and I thought, well, I'll give it a try. But the color, that was my fault. I picked the wrong color. But I thought, well, I could always save it because that's convenient for carving out your brows, very convenient. But that pink color, I don't know who on earth that pink color would suit, because I am fair right now and it looks ridiculous on me. I put it on, blend it out, and you can still see it, and it's just pink. So maybe if you just have a super cool undertone, but it's so pink that I don't think anybody has that pink of an undertone. So unfortunately, this is useless to me and I am going to trash it. My next product is an eyeshadow palette, and it is Smashbox. I don't know if you all have tried Smashbox eyeshadows. I have bought 2 palettes that are Smashbox, and I have disliked all of them. These have no pigmentation. They just go on sheer and patchy. They swatch better than they wear. I bought this in 2015. I think it was Christmas of 2015, so these are kind of old anyway. It came in a package of 3, so I actually got 3 of these. They each have a blush, and then they have 2 trios for eyeshadow, and this is the worst of the bunch. I am keeping the other 2 because they are somewhat pigmented, and occasionally I get the wild hair and decide I want to wear them again. But I'll tell you what, I'm not a huge fan of Smashbox eyeshadows. Unless they change the formula, I don't think I will ever buy them again. And I know that Christine on Temptalia's website has been getting the photo edit ones, which look just like this, and they've been getting some pretty bad reviews on them. So Smashbox just does not have the best eyeshadow formula, and I under no circumstance would recommend it to anyone. These are just patchy, they're not pigmented. I put them on and they fade within 2 hours. It looks like they are barely there. So this is just useless to me and I am going to trash it. My next item is a Laura Geller Spackle Treatment. I don't know if you can see that. It is water-based. I wrote that on there so that I would know what foundation to use it with. It is hydrating. I mean, it's water-based, but I'll show you a swatch of it. It is very dark. I don't know if you can see that. It is meant to luminize, so you put it on underneath your foundation and it just kind of makes you look glowy. Unfortunately, it's too deep of a tone for me, and so every time I wear it, if I am wearing a medium or a lighter coverage foundation, then it just ends up showing through my foundation, and then my neck is no longer matching my face, and it's just not attractive. So unfortunately, even though I like the formula for all of Laura Geller's Spackle Treatment primers, that one's just gonna have to go in the trash because I can't make use of it. Last is the Revealed Smoky Palette by Coastal Scents. I actually really like Coastal Scents eyeshadows. I think they are very budget friendly and they're good quality. And there are some good quality eyeshadows in this, but the majority of them are either patchy, they are not pigmented, or they are sparkly and have a lot of fallout and kind of are grainy. There are some beautiful ones. This one right there is absolutely gorgeous. I will swatch that for you. That one is creamy, it is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it is lovely. The mattes in here are just either they are patchy or they are not pigmented. I will show you the gold one. It feels like, if you look at it on my finger, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's that one right there. And it's just sandy looking. It's kind of bizarre, but it's very crumbly and sandy looking. I keep trying to use this palette because it does have some nice colors in it. And every time I try, I regret it. So I think it's just time to let it go. I do think what I'm going to do though is depan this. I think I'm going to try putting it in the oven, seeing if I can break the glue bonds, and then I'm going to put some of the pretty colors that I think work well, like that color, and I may put that in my Sephora Z palette. So if you are interested in seeing me depan this and put it in my Z palette, let me know. I think that would be kind of a fun thing to do and a fun thing to make a video on. But unfortunately, most of these colors just have to go in the trash because they're just not working for me. So I am always sad when something doesn't work for me and I have to throw it away, but it is better to get rid of it, get it out of my collection. I just think it's important to take a look at your items every few months to see what's still working for you, what's no longer working for you, and just getting rid of the items that are no longer working for you so that you don't have to wade through them to get to the stuff that you love. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.